All right, so surgery's tomorrow. Yes. And today, Chicago gave me the gift of great fortune. It is 45 degrees outside and bluish gray skies, little bit of sun, no wind. I mean, that on a February day in Chicago, yes. So I have been out going for walks. I rode my bike with my dog. We've just been playing this morning, you know, just getting ready for the surgery. And so one of the things that I really like to do, and this is part of, you know, packing my overnight bag, and I need to run to, there is a little chocolatier that is on Damon. If you live in Chicago, it's called Amy's Candy. Amy's Candy. Chocolatier on Damon, south of Lawrence. Highly recommend it. Just go. She's got a great little shop. She makes just amazing her own little candy. She's got a ice cream thing going, an old school candy collection. So just a nice, tight little shop. Love it. I'm heading over there now because part of my overnight bag every time I go in for surgeries is I go and I get a selection of her candies. She makes just great stuff, right? And it's so, I love to offer to anyone that is of service to me in the hospital, whether it be someone that's coming in to clean my room, or it's the nurse or a technician that has to come in and, you know, get an x-ray, whatever it is. I love to take a moment and be like, hey, would you like a little treat? And these are like awesome. So I feel like I'm really giving them a treat, you know, and choose your own, right? And it's a pleasurable thing that I enjoy doing. And as I was just thinking, getting ready to go over there, I was thinking about the building bricks of you know, the building bricks of our lives, the building bricks of habits and stuff. And it just made me smile because I was packing the overnight bag and I thought, oh shit, I haven't gotten the candies. I gotta run, you know, I forgot, it's late and they're gonna close. And it made me think, oh my God, Nicole, you cannot go to the hospital without a little treat for those in service of you. And there's many reasons and many people that have impacted me in my life to have this kind of brain set. But really today what I was thinking about was my Uncle Paul. My Uncle Paul, he passed away last year. He was one of my favorite uncles. He was just a joyful man, just always with a joke, always with a smile, and always with a treat. That man had a candy drawer in his house, and he just traveled with a treat bag, and when he was passing, I think my cousins said he, of course, was doing the same in the hospital. And I just thought I could just hear my uncle's voice, don't forget your treat bag. Oh, man. Don't worry, Uncle Paul. I got it. All right. Off to the candy store. Amy's Candy. Don't forget. You know, I was just thinking, there is something to be said for being a pro at so many surgeries at this point, right? This is my 10th surgery tomorrow morning. 10th surgery trying to get this fucking cancer out of my body. But the cool thing about having all of that experience, because I'm the type of person who will put energy into, can we do it better, right? Can it be better? And so I have all this experience getting ready for surgeries. And so all day I'm creating all these little micro experiences to get my heart and my body and my mind ready for what is, you know, by all means, a very terrifying surgery without even thinking about the cancer, right? So, but right now I'm getting ready to go to Lincoln Square, which is a neighborhood in Chicago that has a old town, or a school of folk music theater, and it's where I went to a Mongolian throat singing a week or two ago. I got tickets tonight for a Celtic folk band, and I'm going to wrap myself up in my COVID bubble because you don't need to say, Nicole, what do you think you're doing going into public the night before your surgery when you talk about all the time how you have to be safe. I have traveled around the world in the last 6 months without catching anything because I'm just that person. I'm just that, like, and I'm okay with it because I'm going to go to a live concert tonight and I'm going to fill my heart and let my mind relax to get ready for this surgery tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. I did it. Take a moment with me. This was the 10th surgery since diagnosis. 10th surgery in the past 4 years. And they have never gone without complications. Until this one. I know, it sounds crazy, but this went exactly as you would hope for. Which is crazy when you think about it, because this is sci-fi science that we're talking about, right? This surgery that I just had is a lung ablation. They go in with this little wire thing. They punch some holes in your back and your muscles to get there, but they go in with this little wire thing and they go right to the cancer and they freeze the little fucker right to death. Yes, crazy. And it's a same day. Technically, it's a same day procedure. I've had this twice before, and it has not been a same day procedure. Instead, what happened is my lungs collapsed, and then I woke up with chest tubes and being in ICU, and it was complications that they sent me back into the OR for one thing, and I don't know, it wasn't good. I didn't like it. But this one I woke up and I was like, there was no chest tubes. And I turned to my wife who was there and she's like, it's okay, babe. You're okay. And they got it. They went in. My lung did not collapse. They were able to get all the cancer that they were hoping for. And then I went home same day. It's a miracle. It's crazy, right? Isn't it crazy? For 4 years, we've been doing this. And this it's great. It's great. Oh, but then I get home and fast forward 3 days later, I start chemo. I'm super anxious because I'm going to do chemo on top of just having had this lung surgery thing, right? And chemo's gross. Well, I started and yeah, it was gross, but then you fast forward 3 days later into chemo, I get disconnected. I go to the dentist for what was supposed to be a regular dental appointment, and I end up in a multi-day root canal. Because it's something that no one talks about with this disease, with the treatment. No one talks about how the rest of our body falls apart. Most people that have gone through over 70 rounds of chemo, 30 rounds of radiation, and all of these surgeries, your bones recede, your teeth fall out. It's horrific. It's horrifically painful. It's emotional. It's scarring, and there's nothing you can do. And I'm having some of that, but not all of it. So it has been a rough, long week. But if you hear what I just said, I had a lung ablation surgery. 3 days later, I had chemo. 3 days later, I had a root canal started. This evening I go so they can finish it and then put the crown on later this week. All of that, and I'm still went for a walk today with my dog, dancing out at the lake. Yeah, this was amazing. It was amazing. I'll see you in a little bit, okay? Thanks for checking in on me. Yes. Yes. Surgery.